Welcome to Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium, home to the East Carolina Pirates, where the purple has engulfed this place as they are ready for a showdown. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Jacksonville State Gamecocks, taking on a team from the American, the East Carolina Pirates. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Pirates will kick it away to start us off. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Jacksonville State's offense will have the first possession of the game. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Well, the offense is being aggressive here in their opening possession, trying to throw the ball in the first 2 plays. They went incomplete first down, and now they take a sack on second down. This is not going to script, and they understood it was going to be a challenge against this defense, and I love the fact that they're going to be aggressive trying to throw, but the execution has got to be better.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. He gets it away from his own end zone. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory, but instead he'll set the offense up with great field position. So East Carolina's offense will get the ball for the first time. And, David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Nah, and you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. And he's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense, and he's a guy that has the defense's attention.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's winning the Biletnikoff Award necessarily, but you're right, David. When he's one-on-one, he should be able to win those matchups. And based on how he's played this season, this quarterback should feel really good and really confident when he throws his way.
And the Pirates are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Fights his way for a couple, but stops short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on 0. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great.
There he goes. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. First down for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Wimsatt. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. Still on his feet at the 45. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Gamecocks are on the move. Reads it, fires complete. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Gamecocks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Johnson. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Tight end now in motion. The give out of the gun. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. And the Gamecocks will try to put one on the board on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. They put together an 81-yard drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
He'll keep it himself. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39, a pickup of 15. The Pirates want to move quickly.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
And the Pirates with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Jenkins.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Quick release on the RPO. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Pirates kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll run play action. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, East Carolina. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Wimsatt. Shoots it to the left. Got the big tight end on the corner route. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell.
Turning it on. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Going to take a shot on second and short. Makes the catch. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. And the Gamecocks look to keep this drive humming. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. To the air on first down. Quick strike complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Breaks the tackle. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. The Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He'll keep it on the sneak. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. It's good. And we're even here in the 1st.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
Yeah, and welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
The give to the tailback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Pirates come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he's got some space. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The Pirates with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Hauser. Got his man quickly. Good, solid tackle. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Pirates line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll try the run. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. First down, 10 yards to go. Got it behind the line. It's Johnson. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Back to pass. Throws to the tight end. Working the big fella to the corner. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
How about that? Just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
And the Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got a man. It's Baldwin. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wants to throw it. Gets it out quickly. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. The Gamecocks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to throw, it's Wimsatt. Got his man. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Gamecocks started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Using the quick game. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
This was one of the keys to the game. Could this quarterback, could he extend plays and then make throws in scramble situations? That time, the defense was able to get to him and bring him down for a huge loss.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. He's already put 3 on the board earlier, this time a 38-yard try. He slides that just inside the right upright. And they've regained the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He's got his man, makes the grab. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
That chunk play has them in business, set up with a 1st down in the red zone. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Caught behind the line. It's Riles. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pirates! I can hear the defensive coordinator in the next booth yelling, Wrap up. You have to wrap up.
Bring your feet. 4 points of contact. You hear all those stuff from your defensive coaches. But you know what? Sometimes the guy's just better than you. He makes a play and gets in the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on 0. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Finds the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. Wants to throw. It's Wimsatt. It's complete to the left. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. That's reeled in. It's Johnson. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Gamecocks can really attack on this 2nd and short. And his throw is incomplete. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Wants to throw again. Gets it out fast. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48. And the Gamecocks have this offense rolling. That's caught. It's Johnson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. From the gun, the running back has it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to power their way ahead. Breaks into the open. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. This time on target. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. They'll go to the air. Trying to find the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Off the RPO, complete.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Got a man. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
The Pirates in the hurry-up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry-up.
caught in the backfield. It's Riles. He steps out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. They'll move the wide receiver. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Smith.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Spins away from the defender. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Pirates come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Tempo and overdrive. Looking to throw, it's Hauser. Quickly complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Pirates lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. He's stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Goes straight ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, ECU.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. So a drive there of 84 yards, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the right. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw, it's Wimsatt. Grabbed behind the line, it's Cook. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Able to make the catch, but not in the field of play. It's an incomplete pass. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw again. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. And the Gamecocks will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Caught in the backfield, it's Connor. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Just enough time to get off one more snap. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from Greenville. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium.
Looking for blockers. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. There, he smashes his way through again. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. And the Pirates, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Off the play fake on first down. Going for the big play. Caught at the 25. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Purple Pirates!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. That drive, a great example of just how potent this offense can be. 2 plays, 80 yards, give them the touchdown. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Rex-Steiner. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Gamecocks moving quickly to the line. Got it in the middle, it's Baldwin. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the work.
Turning it on! Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. He'll ride his man on the option. Nice move to keep running. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. So now it's 2nd and long.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
And the Gamecocks didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Works the middle of the field. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Scanning the field, it's Wimsatt. Safe completion on the screen. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And they take it in for 6 more points.
The screen game is such a big part of this offense. A nice job by the quarterback holding on to it until the last possible second, and the O-line getting downfield, picking up their blocks. They make it about as easy as they can for this running back to find the end zone.
They're going to go ahead and go for 2 here and try to make it a field goal game. Trying play action. Using his feet to buy time. He gets it in for the 2-point conversion, and now they trail by only 3. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Here's the handoff. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Grabbed behind the line, it's Jenkins. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Pirates will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Looking to pass, it's Wimsatt. Grabbed in the middle, it's Recksteiner. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. They go to the ground. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They go right back to him. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Catch in the middle, it's Baldwin. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. He's looking to throw. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Looking to fire. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
The offense right now is moving in the wrong direction. They weren't able to get a touchdown in that 1st down play, now giving up a negative play on 2nd down. You better be very careful about this 3rd down play call.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And we're locked up here in the 3rd.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Back to throw, it's Hauser. Pocket breaking down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Caught in the backfield, it's Smith.
And a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, East Carolina. And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on O. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Out across the 20, they'll mark him out of bounds right at the 21-yard line. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Baldwin. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Well, look what's happening now. Old Uncle Mo has hit the transfer portal and is changing sidelines. Got it in the middle. It's Rex Steiner. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
The Gamecocks will line it up on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Cook. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Now from inside the red zone. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It'll be a draw. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. To the ground with the back. Oh, he's got some space. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. He'll do it himself. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. And the Pirates want to pick up the tempo.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker in the brain.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Got it, looking for a first. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Pirates will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Let's see what he can do with it. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down to throw. That's caught. It's Cook. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Wimsatt. Fires to the big fella. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down. Here's a heat. He'll pull it down. Brings into the open. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Grabbed over the middle. It's Rex-Steiner. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. They'll send the tight end in motion. Leaves it with the back. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Gamecocks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Rides the back and leaves it. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Got it behind the line. It's Rex-Steiner. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He caught it. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the 4th quarter, that ramps up the pressure. He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3. Makes the grab. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting... Touchdown, Jacksonville State! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Man, I love this offense being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown and, more importantly, take the lead.
If he can make this one, the lead will be 3. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Snags it quickly on the left. And that's why you do explosive work in the weight room. Arm day's a good thing as he gets it to the 23. The play action fake. He lofts one down the sideline. Got it in stride at the 15. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
You know, there's a lot of communication when it comes to defenses. Like, you have to talk, have to understand if somebody does this, I have to do this. I have to pass off wide receivers. Apparently, the communication was busted.
So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. Trying to punch it in. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Touchdown, Pirates! They move on top here in the 4th.
How nice is it to know, man, late in the ball game when I need it, I can keep the football on the ground, not get super complicated, pound the rock, get in the end zone, and take the lead.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're set to kick it off, and you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Got the quick completion. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To the air, it's Wimsatt. Under fire. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And these edge rushers, man, they're so athletic nowadays. They can get to the quarterback, bend that corner so quickly, get him on the ground before he knows what hits him. How about that defensive end and that speed off the edge?
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Off the play fake. Caught behind the line. It's Baldwin. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. And the Gamecocks decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Quickly complete. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Snagged in the middle. It's Wiles. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Got a man, it's Smith. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Got his man on the right. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. A 1st down run in the red zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Wimsatt. Finds his man. It's Recksteiner. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in. It's Cook. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. Tackled at the 45 after a 5-yard pickup. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Looking to throw on first down. He's taking the deep shot. He's got it along the sideline.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. Got the first himself. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Wants to go up top on first down. Snags it. And he's forced out of bounds just short of the goal line. They'll stop him at the 1.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Quarterback now breaking the field. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Looking for a man. It's Wimsatt. Give him 6 and give them a chance with the late touchdown still alive in this one.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
Now they'll try to get the 2 and make it a 3-point game late. He's looking to pass.
And these decisions to go for 2, you see more and more of it throughout a game, chasing points, and then in the end, you wonder if this just comes back to bite you.
And that's why you've got a lot of receivers on your hands team. Guys, the best hands on your team, so they're able to hop on them.
Quarterback's just going to take a knee.